Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like we haven't sat down for a sit down video in a while. I got a new camera, so some of the settings may be off, just saying. But hi everyone, if you don't know me, my name is LaTerra. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I make all things hair, lifestyle, cooking. That's what I do here. Today, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about 5 ways to protect your natural hair during the winter months. Before we get into this, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you do get notified when I post. If you want to stalk and stick around, all my social media will be in the description below as well as right here. So basically, it's getting into the burr months, you know what I mean? It's getting cold outside. With that comes natural hair care. So as you guys know, this year I've been kind of on my natural hair Zoom. I've been really into my natural hair and I've been really into watching it grow. I'm trying to grow my hair out to be completely black again. Why? I don't know. I'm just kind of in that phase of my life right now, I guess. Currently, my hair is in a growth phase from when I dyed it ginger right here. Absolutely loved her. She was my favorite. I think I took that photo in like March of this year, and it's currently October right now. For 5 things that I'm personally going to use, the first tip that I have for you is that you need to get products that work for your hair porosity. So I feel like a lot of people talk about getting products that work for your hair type, but there is a difference between hair type and hair porosity. So I say that you should get things that work for your hair porosity, because porosity meaning low or high. Your hair, or you could have a mixture of the two, I do believe. I don't really see that quite often. I have low porosity hair myself, but you have to get things that work for your hair porosity, because porosity focuses more on the way that water and moisture is absorbed into your hair, kind of like osmosis in a way. Like that's kind of what I relate hair porosity to. But during the winter times, you guys know that it is very cold. That means that your hair may take product in very differently, and that's why it's important to get things that are based on your hair porosity. It's important to make sure that your hair remains moisturized during the winter months, so you should really get things that help you based on your hair porosity instead of your hair type. I think that if you are someone who normally sticks to buying products based on your hair type though, maybe look for products in that hair type that also talk about the porosity that your hair is. The second tip that I have is minimize heat related styles. When I say heat related styles, I'm not saying to completely cut out heat. Like, don't come for me. I understand that this is also silk press season. I do understand, but what I'm saying is don't go crazy doing a silk press, because if you silk pressing your hair every week and you're trying to get that silk press, we know that silk presses be eating the nutrients out of hair. So if you're doing that every single week, when it comes time to revert, baby, she might not revert. That's all I'm saying. So I think that it's important during the cooler months to make sure that we are staying away from heat as much as possible. You know, again, I'm just the messenger here to tell you. The third tip that I have is to get protective styles that also allow you to have versatility. So currently I have a protective style in, obviously, and I just have in knotless box braids, and they have like curled ends. I got this style because these are during the months where it is raining a lot, it's getting kind of chilly, and it's just easier to leave my hair alone instead of like, you know, manipulating it every single day. There are several different kinds of protective styles you can get. You could get passion twist, you could get box braids, any kind of box braids, to be honest. So they're very versatile. You could get a crocheted style. You could even, oh my god, am I having a stroke? You could even get a bust down, you know? Like, you could get any style that you want to get, to be honest. The key to it though is just to make sure that it can last you a good little bit, because the point is to be able to leave your natural hair alone. My fourth tip is going to be, make sure that you are keeping your hair protected at night. When I say that, I mean, no matter what shape, form, whereabouts that your hair is in, you want to make sure that you are keeping it protected at night with a bonnet or a scarf, preferably both, but I'm gonna let y'all do as y'all will. The winter and the cooler times for a natural haired girly, a curly haired girly I should say, is very harsh on the hair just because it is such a drying time, and as we all know, curly hair and dry things, like, you know, that's not really the best combination for your hair to thrive in. You want to make sure that you are keeping your hair protected with a bonnet at night. I use a scarf, and I put a satin scarf on, and then I also put a bonnet on top of it, and that's my favorite way to protect my hair. But I think that one or the other, you could also do satin or silk pillowcases. This will help just prevent, like I said, friction and rubbing against your hair. It'll help prevent breakage. The last tip that I have is making sure that your ends are moisturized. So when your natural hair is out during the winter times, because we love a good winter curly girl picture, I cannot lie, she eats. Because the ends are the oldest parts of her hair, which, you know, everyone knows, the old wives' tale. I'm not saying that you can revive them, but what I am saying is you want to make sure that you keep them healthy and nourished for as long as possible, because this will help prevent splitting happening up the hair shaft. Because once the hair begins to split, it's kind of, you just have to cut it to help prevent it, but you don't want it to get too far up, and it's gonna split anyway. The wind is one of the worst. The wind is your biggest enemy, right? And you want to try and prevent it from clipping your ends. And make sure that you're getting an oil that, like I said, is good for your hair porosity to help ensure that that is happening during the winter months especially. Those are honestly the 5 tips that I have for you guys to ensure that your hair is protected during this winter season. All in all, just be sure that you're being observant of your hair and observant what it needs. Sometimes it may need a little extra than other days, so just make sure that if it does, you're providing that for it, and I think that you should be okay. But with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.